All right, day 2, episode 2, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna see inside that we went ahead and removed all the walls. I didn't video any of it because
it was extremely tough.
it was brutal work. I guess I should introduce you to. This is Jacob. Like I mentioned in the first video, he's kind of my handyman friend that's gonna oversee everything and keep me from messing something up. So today what the plan is, we went ahead and bought some insulation. It's just foam board insulation, and we're gonna go ahead and insulate as much as we can today. We ran a temperature test earlier, and this inside metal wall here, the one that the sun's hitting, was 140 degrees?
140 degrees on the sun side, and inside the trailer was 104, 105.
Yeah, just kind of the ambient temperature inside. After sitting all day, it's 90 degrees outside. Sitting out here all day, the inside of the trailer was 104, 105. So we're gonna go ahead and put insulation in, and then once we get all the insulation finished, we'll run the test again and see how much of a difference it made. As you can tell by the change of clothing, we ran out of time the other day to finish up all of the insulation, finish up the video, all that kind of stuff. So we're picking back up where we left off.
Yep.
And what is the goal today?
The goal today is to, like I said, we got the walls finished up. So the goal today is to do the ceiling and then get a game plan for the floor. We're going to insulate the floor as well. And then if we have time at the end of the day, we're going to insulate the gate. So that's kind of the game plan for the day. And
so we use just this basic, quite frankly, kind of cheap insulation on the walls. It's half inch. And it's just regular insul foam. What we're going to do for the ceiling is 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches on the ceiling, just basic styrofoam from Home Depot.
Yep. And then eventually when we get to the floors, we'll use 1/2 inch on the floors, and then kind of build, I guess, what you call it, a false floor on top of it?
Basically a false floor, yeah. We'll do strips of wood on 12-inch or 16-inch centers just to support the floor. And so, yeah, like you said, building a false floor, now insulate the floor really well.
So as you see, we took some spray-in foam and we went around the edges and filled in all the cracks and the little gaps in between the walls and the floor, just to make sure that that was all sealed up. So the first thing we're gonna do today is just go around and cut that out, make it a little bit prettier. Again, we're gonna build this floor up a good inch, so it'll cover up those cracks for the most part. But the first thing we're gonna do today is just clean it up a little bit. All right, so as you can see, we pretty much finished the insulation out. We ended up one insulation board short. So this 1.5 inch stuff, we're gonna have to get one more board of that to fill in a couple of the gaps. But besides that, we're basically finished with the insulation, aside from doing the floor. The floor will be the last thing that we insulate. So we'll give you an update whenever we get to that. But for now, we're gonna call it good. And in the insulation episode, I guess we'll call it, we'll go ahead and end this episode here. If you found this helpful or enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future updates.